Go for it.
Hi, I'm Kevin Wegner. I'm here at the Wisconsin Fishing Expo here in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. There's a ton of people here, but today I'm here with Eagle Claw and Chappelle. And what we want to talk about today is what Eagle Claw is really showing at the ice fishing show this year. And I want to start with the ice rod box. This is a really nice ice rod box that can fit 6 different rods of reels, 3 on this side, 3 on this side. All of these compartments you can move around. You can put your lure box in there. You can put your waxes, your spikes, all your tools. Everything fits in here, closes up nice, keeps out of the slush, keeps out of the rain, the snow. Got a real nice quick lid you can put on.
Oh yeah, there you go. I did it wrong.
It's all right. It's all good. And they're real affordable. So that's a great box. You can find those at the show for like $59.99.
Oh, that's a really reasonable price, actually.
It's a great box.
Yeah.
And the other thing that Eagle Claw has a plethora of rods. And they have the 2.5, but they also have the new Cryo. And the Cryo is a really nice series that has some different actions, from the medium heavy to the medium light to the light to they also have a noodle action style for the pan fishermen. They have the inline reels, which is this reel right here, which allows you to drop that really light lure very smoothly and not get line twist like you do from a spinning reel.
Okay. Oh, neat.
Yeah, and that's one of the problems that people have always had with pan fishing is they get all that coil in their line. And the inline reels, which came about 7-8 years ago, let you drop that really light lure without getting all the coil in the line. And then all these rods are designed, it's funny because I just got asked a question about, are they species specific? They're not species specific, but they're designed on an action. And you want to get an action that's designed for the type of lure that you want to present. So if you want a really light jig, or if you're going to drop down, you want a really light action. If you've got a heavy spoon where you want to be aggressively jigging it, you want more of a medium action. And we have a whole variety of different rod actions here.
Well, let me ask you about actions. So explain to the listeners or the viewers who really don't even know what the term action means, what exactly that identifies as.
Yeah, so what the action is, so you take a rod and you're going to look at where the backbone is and then how light the action is, that there's power and action in a rod. Power is how much it can handle, how big a fish can handle, and action is where it starts having its sensitivity. I'm oversimplifying it.
No, it's perfect.
That's really what. So you have a rod like this, and then you have, I'm going to grab one of our rods. This is our new noodle rod. And this rod, you can see that it has a really light tip. Now, some people will call that a fast tip or an extra fast tip, but you're going to see that it's got a really nice backbone, but it'll have a bend in here. So if you're fishing for things like crappie have that really soft lip, you're not going to just be tearing that lip out when you first set the hook. If you have a rod that's too stiff, when you first set the hook, you might tear that lip.
So, but what about the other way around? What if you are like, why wouldn't you want to use something with really light action for all species?
Because
I understand the other way around.
It affects how you present your lure then. If you have a really soft tip and you are doing a jigging spoon like a shiver minnow or the puppet minnows, any of those types, if it's too soft, you're not going to get the action in the lure. So then you want a rod that's going to have a stiffer tip on it, maybe like this one back here. And this one, the whole action of the rod, I'm going to grab this one. This rod, if I want to put action into that jigging spoon, now I can really pull up aggressively. If it's too soft, I'm going to lose all the ability to pop that lure up.
Gotcha.
So a lot of times you want to match your rod to the type of lure you're presenting as opposed to
the type of
species
fish
that you're trying to catch.
That makes more sense. Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Good.
Cool.
So,
all right.
And we have every option you need over here.
Definitely. Well, cool. These are fancy. These are fancy.
And we got all the Christmas colors, all greens and
I know. It's so neat. That's a good thing I left my credit cards at home. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You have a good day.